Have you ever launched a membership because everyone says recurring revenue is the ultimate business goal, only to realize that creating weekly content feels overwhelming and never ending, especially when your energy fluctuates? Or maybe you've tried local in-person networking because it seemed like the easier way to find clients, but the social demands left you peopled out with a flare threatening to last for days. Friend, if you've ever felt like you're drowning in a business model that works beautifully for others, but is absolutely crushing you, I see you and I have been there too. Today, I'm revealing the 3 most sustainable revenue models for entrepreneurs with unpredictable energy and how to know which one is right for your unique situation, not someone else's highlight reel. We're about to transform how you think about structuring your business to work with your body, not against it. Welcome to Chronic Illness CEO, where we're ditching the hustle culture and rewriting the rules of entrepreneurship to work for us, not against us. I'm Jessica Brown, a business strategist who knows firsthand what it's like to grow an online business while managing chronic health challenges. If you're done with cookie cutter advice that keeps you trapped in the cycle of push, crash, and flare, you're in the right place. Each week, we'll explore practical growth strategies for creating sustainable success. So grab your cozy blanket, your favorite warm drink, and let's discover what's possible when we stop fighting against our bodies and start building businesses that truly support our lives. You know what frustrates me about this online business world is the way we talk about business models like they're a one-size-fits-all solution. Start a membership, launch an online course, offer high-ticket coaching, as if these models work equally well for everyone, regardless of people's energy levels, health circumstances, or unique needs. I remember sitting in a high-end mastermind back in 2019, listening to the coach tell us that the only way to scale was to stop doing one-on-one work and create a group program instead. One-to-many is the only way to grow, she insisted. And I looked around the room at people nodding their head and felt this knot in my stomach because I had already tried the group model. I had launched a program called the Changemakers Guild, and while I loved many aspects of it, what exhausted me wasn't delivery, it was the marketing. I found myself constantly overthinking and overplanning complex funnels, creating energy-intensive video content, and trying every marketing strategy under the sun to attract new members. Though my program was generating income, yay, it wasn't consistently growing. And the amount of time I was investing in unsustainable marketing strategies made that time to dollar ratio completely unprofitable. What was supposed to free me had actually created a whole new kind of cage. The ironic part, internally, I've always fought against this one-size-fits-all approach with my clients. I knew how important it was for them to find the right business model that worked for their unique situation, but I didn't apply the same wisdom to my own business. In part because I love learning and experimenting, I wanted to try all the things, but also because I lacked the confidence to determine the right strategies and business model for myself. It wasn't until my health completely crashed in 2024 that I was forced to step back and really examine things differently. Over time, it gradually clicked for me. I didn't need to find the best business model. I just needed to find the right model for me right now with my current energy levels, health circumstances, and business stage. You know, what I had been telling my clients all this time. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to find the right business model for your unique situation so you can stop forcing yourself into systems that drain you and start building something truly sustainable. And friend, this episode builds on what we discussed earlier when I introduced you to the right strategy, right time decision-making filter. Today, we're applying that filter specifically to choosing business models that align with your energy and current stage on the sustainable CEO pathway. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt that pang of guilt when you see another entrepreneur in your industry having their 5th launch of the year while you're struggling to keep up with your weekly Instagram posts? Or maybe you found yourself thinking, if only I could push through and create that passive income product, then I can finally rest. But the very act of creating that passive product requires more energy than you currently have. Perhaps you signed up for programs that promise to help you launch your course in 30 days or build a 6-figure membership in 90 days, only to find yourself falling behind on the very first module because the pace assumes you have consistent, reliable energy. Friend, I've been there. I've felt that guilt, that frustration, that sense of what's wrong with me. And if you're nodding along right now, I want you to hear something. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. The business models that get the most attention online, the ones with the flashy income claims and the seemingly simple formulas, well, they're not designed with our energy fluctuations in mind. They were created for entrepreneurs with relatively predictable resources, consistent energy, reliable health, and often a substantial financial cushion to hire help or run ads. When I look back at my own journey, I can see how much unnecessary suffering I created for myself by trying to force my body to conform to business models that simply weren't built for me. I tried to stick to these rigid content schedules or launch timelines and the constant showing up, and inevitably, my body would rebel. Yet, I kept thinking the problem was my discipline or my sucky skills in copywriting or my body. I'd look at those other entrepreneurs succeeding with these models and think they must be smarter, more experienced, more skillful, or more deserving of success than I am. But here's what I finally came to understand and what I hope you'll take away from today's episode. Your business model should be built around your body's needs, not the other way around. You shouldn't have to sacrifice your health on the altar of someone else's idea of success. This isn't about lowering your ambitions or scaling back your dreams. It's about being strategic with your precious energy so you can create sustainable success that lasts through all of your body's seasons. The good days, the flare days, and everything in between. Well, let's dive into how to choose a business model that truly works for you. And we'll start by using a framework that you're already familiar with, the right strategy, right time decision filter. Remember those 3 essential questions? Number 1, does this align with my current capacity and energy levels? Number 2, does this move me closer to my most important goals right now? And number 3, is this the most effective use of my resources at this stage? Well, today we're going to be using these questions to evaluate different business models and find the right fit for where you are right now on the sustainable CEO pathway. But before we do that, let's clarify what I mean by business model. Your business model is essentially how you make money. It is the structure of your offers, how you deliver value, and how you get paid for that value. So some common examples include service-based models, or working with clients one-on-one, or even one-to-many. There are product-based models, digital or physical products that can be sold repeatedly. There's the hybrid model, which is combining services and products. There are subscription models like memberships. And there are also affiliate or partnership models, where you're earning commission by recommending other people's offers. Each of these models has advantages and challenges, particularly for entrepreneurs with chronic illness. What's crucial to understand is there's no inherently better model, only what's better for you right now. I'm going to share with you the 3 most sustainable business models for entrepreneurs with chronic illness and how to know which one might be right for you. Business model number 1, the optimized service model. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Wait, services? Isn't that just trading your time for money? I thought we were supposed to get away from that. There's a misconception that cost me years of unnecessary struggle. And that's the idea that service-based businesses are somehow inferior to product-based ones, that trading time for money is always bad and passive income is always good. But here's the truth. A well-designed service business can be incredibly sustainable for entrepreneurs with chronic illness, especially in the early stages. Let me tell you about Megan. She's a website designer supporting the pet industry who was burning out trying to create new website templates across multiple platforms because she was told digital products are the way to scale. Meanwhile, those templates weren't selling well because she didn't have enough traffic going to them. For every one client she'd get in her website design services, she'd need at least 100 template customers. And the kicker? Megan didn't really enjoy creating templates. She truly enjoyed guiding her clients through the design process of creating a customized website. That is what actually energized her. In order for Megan to have a better business model, she needed to redesign her service model to include higher rates that reflected her true value. So she needed fewer clients, very clear boundaries around communication and turnaround times, buffer days that were built into the project timeline for potential flares, a streamlined process that eliminated energy-draining administrative tasks, and pre-recorded training videos for common client questions. Utilizing the optimized service model allowed Megan to continue doing work she loved while honoring her body's needs. Her income actually increased because she could focus her limited energy on delivering exceptional service rather than creating and marketing low revenue products. The key to the optimized service model is that it is intentionally designed to conserve and protect your energy. It's not about taking every client or saying yes to every project. It's about charging premium rates for high value services, creating systems and templates that reduce the energy cost of delivery, setting very clear expectations and boundaries with clients so you're not always on, building in recovery time between client engagements, and focusing on the aspects of service that energize you rather than drain you. This model works particularly well if you enjoy working directly with clients, your health allows for some predictable availability, and you want consistent income without complex marketing systems. Business model number 2 is the leveraged offer model. This model combines some direct service with scalable elements, giving you the best of both worlds. Examples include small group programs, workshop series, or VIP days with digital components. What makes this model so powerful for entrepreneurs with chronic illness is that it provides more leverage than pure services without requiring the constant content creation of memberships or the intense launch energy of courses. Let me share my own experience with this model. After my health challenges in 2024, I knew I needed to create income without committing to regular weekly sessions or massive launches. This is when I designed the Sustainable CEO Strategy Day, a leveraged offer that combines one day of focused strategy work, pre-created templates and workbooks, a customized action plan, and limited spots each month to protect my energy. This model allows me to work with clients in a way that honors my unpredictable energy while still creating meaningful transformation and consistent income. The beauty of the leveraged offer model is that it creates more impact per unit of energy than pure one-on-one services. It also doesn't require complex marketing systems or larger programs. It can be delivered in concentrated bursts when your energy is good, and it combines both active and passive components and builds in recovery time between delivery periods. This model is ideal if you still enjoy client client interactions, but you want more leverage. Your energy comes in waves or cycles, and you want to decrease your direct service hours while maintaining connection. Business model number 3, the sustainable passive model. Now, I need to address a major misconception here. Passive income is often portrayed as create once, sell forever without any ongoing work. And friend, that is a dangerous myth for entrepreneurs with chronic illness. The truth is, even passive income requires active management, marketing, and maintenance. The key difference is that these activities often can be batched, scheduled, or delegated in ways that direct service cannot. What makes the sustainable passive model work for chronic illness entrepreneurs is that it separates creation from delivery, allowing you to work when your energy permits while still generating income during flares or rest periods. But, and this is crucial, a truly sustainable passive model must be designed with your energy limitations in mind from the very beginning. Let me share a cautionary tale from my own journey. I once created an entire digital course because I was told that was the path to passive income. I spent months pouring my energy into videos, workbooks, and marketing materials. And though this program was designed to be do-it-yourself, I wanted to test it out with a live training component. Now, in designing this, I failed to consider 2 important factors. Number 1 was the ongoing energy required for marketing and supporting my students. And number 2 was whether my audience was actually ready for a self-study product. The results, I had low sales and overwhelmed students who needed more time to learn and implement the training with hand-holding than the 12 weeks I had initially scheduled. This was not a self-study product. Extending the live training support would eat into my energy and timeline to prepare for the next launch. That plan for passive income wasn't going to work. In contrast, let me tell you about Sarah, an online business manager. She created a truly sustainable passive income stream with her digital templates. What made her approach different? She started small with one simple product rather than a course. She created systems for customer support that didn't require her constant attention, and she put it on a platform that was searchable so people could find her without her having to do active marketing. She focused on sustainable slow burn marketing strategies like SEO and Pinterest rather than constant social media, and she delegated technical maintenance to a virtual assistant. The sustainable passive model works when you've built an audience who knows, likes, and trusts you. You have systems in place to handle marketing and customer support. You've created buffer time for maintenance and updates, and you've designed your marketing strategy to be sustainable even during health fluctuations. Now, how do you know which of these 3 models is right for you right now? Let's apply the right strategy, right time framework. Question number 1, does this align with my current capacity and energy levels? If your energy is highly unpredictable, or you're still learning to manage your health alongside business, optimized service model often provides the most control and flexibility. If you have periods of good energy followed by necessary recovery, the leveraged offer model allows you to work intensely when able and rest when needed. If you have stable systems in place and can invest energy up front for future ease, the sustainable passive model might be right. Question number 2, does this move me closer to my most important goals right now? If financial stability and consistent income are your primary goals, the optimized service model often provides the most predictable revenue, especially if you have a small audience or you don't have consistent lead generation taking place. If you're looking to grow your audience while maintaining profitability, the leveraged offer model can help you reach more people without draining your energy. And if creating more space in your schedule for rest and other priorities is your goal, then the sustainable passive model might be the best fit. Question 3, is this the most effective use of my resources at this stage? In the survive and stabilize stages, the most effective use of your limited energy is usually direct service because it requires minimal marketing investment. In the strengthen to scale stages, passive income can create the greatest long-term return on energy invested, but only if you have the resources to support you while you develop those products. Here's what's critically important to understand. You can move through these models as you progress alongside the sustainable CEO pathway. This isn't about choosing one model forever. It's about choosing the right model for your current circumstances. And sometimes the most sustainable approach is to combine elements of different models to create something uniquely suited to your situation. For example, my current business model includes the podcast, a long-term brand building strategy that may eventually give me the opportunity for affiliate style revenue or ad spend revenue. I also have the Sustainable CEO Strategy Day, which I have specifically designed to work with my current energy levels while still giving me time for other things I love to do. And eventually, I will have future digital products, which would be a sustainable passive income when the time is right, when I have the right information, when I know what my audience is looking for, what would have the most impact, and when I have the time and resources to devote to developing them and the audience to sell them to. Each component serves a specific purpose in my business ecosystem, and together they'll create a model that can flex with my fluctuating energy levels. The most liberating realization for me was that I didn't have to choose the right business model that was most popular or proven by others. I needed to choose the one that was right for me with my unique body, energy patterns, and circumstances. And friend, the same is true for you. The most sustainable business model isn't the one with the most impressive income claims or one that's trending in your industry. It's the one that allows you to create meaningful impact while honoring your body's need. If you're sitting there wondering, but which model is right for me? I want to give you a simple exercise to help you gain clarity. Here's what to do. Take a sheet of paper and create 3 columns, one for each of the business models we discussed today. Under each column, honestly assess how well this model aligns with your current energy patterns, how it fits with your business and financial goals, what systems or support you need to make it work, and how it feels emotionally when you imagine working this way. Pay special attention to your gut reaction for each model. Sometimes our bodies know what's right for us before our minds catch up. Remember, this isn't about finding the perfect business model. There's no such thing. It's about finding the model that's right for you in the season of your business and health journey. And if you're thinking, but what if I choose wrong? Please know this, nothing is permanent. You can always pivot, adjust, or completely change your business model as your health, circumstances, and goals evolve. That's not failure, it's wisdom. The most sustainable entrepreneurs aren't those who stick rigidly to one business model no matter what. They're the ones who are willing to adapt and evolve as needed, always keeping their well-being at the center of their decisions. Are you tired of trying to force traditional business models to work with your unpredictable energy? Are you ready for a personalized plan that actually works with your body instead of against it? I invite you to join me for a Sustainable CEO Strategy Day, where we'll create a customized roadmap that helps you generate consistent income that doesn't depend on your daily energy levels, build systems that keep your business running even during flares, make confident decisions about which strategies are worth your precious energy, design a business model that adapts to your health needs instead of fighting against them. You'll walk away with a clear step-by-step action plan tailored specifically to your unique health reality and business goals. No more guessing what to focus on, and no more wasting energy on strategies that weren't designed for bodies like ours. Spots are limited to ensure that I can give each client my full attention. So visit chronicillnessceo.com to learn more and schedule your strategy day. Remember, my friend, you weren't meant to just survive in your business. You were created to thrive. In next week's episode, I'll share the exact 3-step low-energy marketing plan that helped my clients stay visible and attract clients. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the pressure to be everywhere online, you won't want to miss these strategies for sustainable visibility. See you then. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If you're loving this episode and want to help more entrepreneurs with chronic illness discover that they don't have to sacrifice their health to build a successful business, and it would also be a huge help for this new show, I've got 3 quick ways you can help. First, hit that subscribe button. It makes sure that you don't miss any upcoming episodes and lets this platform know that our content is worth sharing. Second, if you're feeling extra generous, leave us a 5-star rating and review. Those ratings and reviews aren't just nice to read, although they totally make my day. They actually help push this podcast up in the algorithm so other entrepreneurs with chronic illness can find our cozy little community. And finally, if you know another business owner who's tired of the push, crash, flare cycle, share this episode with them because, friend, everyone deserves to know that there's a better way to build a business that truly supports their life. Until the next time, I'm wishing you a gentle day.